So once again, thanks for joining us in the webinar. We've got awesome, amazing content that I'm going to share with you today. The webinar's name is my 12-step system that will take you from $0 newbie to six-figure internet marketer within 1 year. And I hope that you don't believe this is just hype that I'm using. I firmly believe that what I'm going to share with you today is something that can potentially change your life. There's not a lot of people that are using, a lot of newer marketers, I would rather say, that are using this exact system. But what I'm going to share with you today is the exact system, or more or less, or the business model at least, that all or a lot of top marketers out there use to make six figures or even 7 or 8 figures per year online. So I hope you find this a great value webinar, and I also ask you to be open-minded with it. Take notes as you go along, make notes of questions that you have, and participate in the discussions. Right, so let's get started and tell you what you are going to discover today in this webinar. You are going to discover how I went from a low salary teacher to a six-figure internet marketer and an online businessman with a full layout of the exact 12-step system that you too can easily use to do it too. And you can do all of this in less than 1 year. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it in this live training session. So how exactly can you benefit from today's training webinar? Well, first I'm going to basically show you the challenges. We're going to go into the challenges you have faced, and I'm going to blow away some of the internet marketing myths that you have probably heard or probably believe. Also, for those of you who are here with my first webinar, or this is your first webinar with me, I'm also going to tell you a little bit about myself, tell you about my journey, my full story, how I made it from where most of you are probably now to where I am today. I know a lot of people are always wondering, is this real? Can you make money with this? I'm going to show you and tell you how much money you can actually make with this model that I'm going to reveal today. And I'm going to back that up with some proof and case studies of myself, and also with some of my students. I see Richard says he's having trouble with audio. So if you are having trouble with audio, I know it can be a bit echoey. Unfortunately, I am in a very small office room at this stage, so we'll try to speak clearly and maybe a little bit slower for you. But if anyone has any difficulties understanding anything that I'm saying, or if you want me to repeat anything, just do a shout out and I will try to do my best to explain it again for you. Okay? We're also going to you're also going to discover why my chosen online business model is the best. I'm going to back this up with facts, and I'm going to show you why the system that I'm using today is a great system that you can use for making money online too. I'm also going to tell you why other online money making methods are not the best, and chances are that you're probably already tried out some of these other methods. And then we're going to get to the real meat of today's webinar, and that is where I'm going to lay out and explain my exact 12-step system that I use to go from a newer marketer to a six-figure full-time online marketer. And then I'm going to show you, just to get you real excited, I'm going to show you some testimonials. I'm going to show you earnings proof of some of my students, to show you exactly that this system doesn't only work for myself, it works for other people as well. And if you're real attentive right up until the end, I've got a very special opportunity for you just for webinar attendees. So I want you to go at it with an open mind, and even if you are not interested in the opportunity, that's fine. I still believe that you're going to get great value and content with this webinar, okay? And of course, if you have any questions and answers, hold it. If it's things that's related to what I'm going to explain, rather keep the bulk of your questions for the end of the webinar, where we're going to have a proper question answer session I'll stay behind a little bit later. Hopefully the webinar won't go on too long for you, but we have a lot of content that I want to cover with you. But it doesn't matter how long it will go on for, I will be there at the end taking all questions and answers for as long as you have them. So rather keep them with you, and we'll deal with that later. But if it's something that you need to ask right away, please hit us up, okay? Right, so unfortunately that was a bit of a mess up. Don't worry about that. Right, so get ready to pay attention. Get ready to take notes. Please stay on this webinar. Stay on the presentation that I'm going to show you. And don't just go and browse other websites while you're listening to this in the background, because this webinar may be the one that can change your life. And I firmly believe in this. Right, so are you also facing these challenges? I know a lot of you here. Maybe before I start with this, if everyone can just please just type into the question or the chat box, tell me a little bit how experienced you are with internet marketing at this stage. How many of you are complete newbies? How many of you are making a bit of money online? How many of you have found a system that you are using successfully? I see a few people says most people still struggling. Ferry says not making money, still struggling. Simone says she's a newbie. Rosaline says complete newbie. Richard says newbie. Some people like Rowan says he knows a lot but haven't made money yet online. So I think most of you are at that stage where you're maybe very new to marketing, or you haven't made a lot of money before. And I've got a list of challenges that you are probably facing. And I want you to look at and see if one of these things that I'm going to explain now is something that you are also facing. So maybe you have a job or a boss that you hate. I know that's one of the reasons why I tried to get out of the salary earning job that I had, because a lot of people, they're just not happy with the career they're in. And I think that's the big reason why many people are trying to find ways to make their own money online, to start their own online business, and just to quit their job at the end of the day, okay? You can see Ferris, he hated it. Yes, I think it's not a lot of people that actually love their job. But that's one thing why I'm so excited about internet marketing. It's really something that I love. From the first time I've made my first dollar online and see that you can actually earn money online, it was just so exciting. I can't describe it, and I hope that a lot of you have felt this way too. And if you haven't, I hope I can be the person that will enable you to make your first money online. So I think there's a lot of people that are in need of a better lifestyle. Maybe you're not satisfied with the amount of money that you're making. Maybe you want to pay off some debt. Maybe you're aiming for that financial freedom. I think all of us have this as one goal and a reason why we want to start making money online as well. And I think even though a lot of you have tried internet marketing, I think, like you said already, there's a lot of you that have tried a few different methods, but you have yet to see any good money for your efforts. So maybe you've spent hours or months or weeks or even years trying to figure out how to make money online, but you haven't seen decent amount of money for your efforts. How many of you are in this category? How many of you have tried a lot of things online, but it doesn't matter how much you put in, you are not getting out what you deserve you should? I see Tony and Mark says yes. I think a lot of you think that internet marketing seems difficult or it's very time consuming. It's really not that difficult. It's really not that time consuming. As I will tell you in a moment, I was a full-time teacher working every day, sometimes until 7 o'clock at night, and I only had a few hours or minutes per day spending on my internet marketing. I used that little bit of time to actually start making a full-time income later, so I could quit my job, right? And there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do the same as well. I think this is something that a lot of people are struggling with, information overload. This happens when you are just bombarded with so many different offers from different marketers, okay? Every day you subscribe to a lot of marketers lists. Every day you get promotional emails, and every product or WSO that you see just promise you the world, telling you that they're the next magic money-making method that will take you from newbie to six-figure marketer, just like I am doing. We call this shiny object syndrome, okay? These are the $7 products that advertise brand new money-making methods, or brand new software, or brand new WordPress plugins. Now, I'm not telling you that those products don't work, but those won't take you from a newbie marketer and give you all the tools that you need to succeed in online marketing, okay? A simple, low-cost product won't do that. Doesn't matter who's telling you that, okay? You need a lot more than that. How many of you, I see a lot of you, not your heads, you say you've wasted a lot of money on a lot of junk and stuff that don't work. You tried a lot of different ebooks, you tried a lot of different courses and WSOs, but nothing works for you. Can I tell you what the reason is for that? The reason is you don't have a proven step-by-step system that you can implement. There's a lot of ways to make money online, and all of them can work, but just a method is not good enough. You need a proven step-by-step system that you can implement from the beginning and build on that from the very foundations, so that you can not only make money online but build a business for yourself, okay? This is what I'm going to show you today. I'm going to give you this system. I'm going to give you a full layout of a system that I know for a fact works, okay? And I think who of you have this problem? You can't trust anyone. I think a lot of people have this problem just because there's so many marketers advising you on how you should make money online. And most of these people start by buy my product, and my product will show you how. I mean, how can you trust somebody when they just tell you something else every day? Do you also have this problem? You can't trust anyone. There are a lot of people who have doubts, even listening to me now. How many of you here are probably thinking, Bertus, how can we trust you? How many of you are thinking that now? Ferry says yes. And I won't feel bad if you say that now. It's still the beginning of the webinar. Hopefully I can take you through the whole training session today. And at the end of the day, hopefully you can trust me a bit more, okay? And I think this is the thing that most of you need. The thing with most newer marketers, what you need, except for a step-by-step system and somebody you can trust, you are in need of real help and guidance. Right? Not just a product showing you how. You need help from a real person. You need somebody to guide you on this step-by-step system, to help you to implement everything from their system and from their trainings, okay? I see Rajesh says he has purchased some of my products and think I can trust you. I'm glad, thank you. Right, so basically, talking about that trust, I want to let you know that I'm a real person, and I want to tell you a little bit about my story for those of you who don't know. And so who is Bertus and why listen to him? So let me tell you my life story very quickly. Well, basically, for those of you who don't know, I'm a university qualified teacher. Okay, I've got my B.Ed university degree in education. So I start off as a primary school teacher in South Africa. And here in South Africa, teaching jobs isn't as high paying job as you would get probably in Europe or in the States. It's a really low salary job for the amount of work that you do and the naughty children that you have to deal with. But it was a passion for me, teaching people and helping them, and that's why I started off as a teacher. But unfortunately, I had a huge study loan. just to get through my 4-year study course. So I couldn't pay off my loans just by staying in South Africa and earning that low salary. I would never have made it. So and that basically caused me to go overseas. Okay, and overseas I first went to Taiwan, and later on I went to London in the UK, and there I worked as a teacher as well. And of course the salary there was a bit better, and I could work there to basically pay off my loan a little bit easier. Now of course if you have to pay off your loan and live from your salary, it's still a real big struggle just to get by every day. And for that reason, I tried to search for methods online, looking how you can make money online. And I can't even remember where I heard it the first time. It's probably just a spam email I got, or somebody sending me an email, or a banner that I clicked somewhere. I don't know where, but that got me intrigued. How can you sit on your computer just through the internet and actually earn money? That was very intriguing to me. Okay, so then I started reading up about it, and that really got me going. So I used all my spare time that I have, sometimes in break times while I was teaching, sometimes in the evenings, on weekends, and I tried all different methods. Okay, and here you can see is a photo of mine where I actually took a picture of myself in my little loft apartment that I shared with 10 other people with my first ClickBank check. You can see it says ClickBank. And I can't see the amount. I think it's $140 or something. This is the first money that I ever made online. And that got me so excited and proud of myself. And I knew that if this is possible, more is possible. Now, unfortunately, I spent a lot of money just to earn that bit of money. And it took me quite a while. I didn't do that well when I started off with, because I tried everything. Nothing really worked. Okay, I made a few dollars here, I made a few dollars there, but nothing really substantial. But because I earned that first few dollars, I knew that everything was possible. And besides, I just need to find something that works. And as soon as I find a system or a method that works for me, I'm going to make this my full-time profession. So I tried everything. I tried AdSense sites, I tried affiliate review sites, I was an Amazon affiliate, I created a lot of blogs, I had squirrel lenses, I had YouTube videos promoting products and reviewing affiliate products. And I made a measly few dollars. If I say measly few dollars, I made a sale every now and then. This week, and maybe in 2 weeks I made another sale again. It really wasn't worth all the effort at this stage. Now, how many of you are doing these methods unsuccessfully as well? How many of you are using niche sites? I create a lot of niche sites. Sites with all random kind of keywords like enameled Dutch ovens and African tribal masks and wedding sites and I don't know what else. Never made really any money with it. I still have some of these sites, okay? I even tried CPA offers, okay? I tried PPC. I spent a lot of money. I lost a lot of money with Google AdWords and paid advertising, right? I just couldn't crack it. Couldn't make a good income with these methods of mine, okay? But then I discovered the best online business model. This is the thing I'm going to talk to you today. And this was the turning point in my internet marketing career. And hopefully today, after I reveal and lay out my whole system for you, hopefully this will be the turning point in your internet marketing career as well. Let me tell you a little bit about this. So what happened after trying all those different methods? Then I started creating my own products. So first, I started using PLR products, resale right products, and I customized them a bit, and I sold them. I think my first product was a ClickBank product that I sold, and I also have a few PLR products that I started selling on the Warrior Forum. So first was PLR, and then as I started making a few bucks with this, I reinvested my money into creating original products. I outsourced the content, and a lot of you may probably know me as a PLR creator. I started using a PLR first, and then only later I started creating original content that I sold as PLR products as well. Okay, well, I didn't make a lot of sales when I started selling my own products, but I started making a lot more money than I did with my previous methods. Okay, and then where the real turning point was is when I actually started building a targeted email subscriber and customer list. I started using a lot of different kinds of list building methods. I built my list up, and every time I launched a new product, at the beginning I tried to launch a product, one different product every month. Although I didn't make a lot of sales, it added up. And as my customer list grew, so did my sales and my success. And as my list got bigger, I promoted my own products, I promoted related PLR products, and even affiliate products to my list. And it was at this stage that I actually started making a good income online. Now, how many of you are creating your own products? How many of you have created your own original products at this stage? Is there anybody that can tell me? So Rowan has, Jonathan has. Ferry says, don't know how. Richard says, yes. Rosalind says, not yet. Ryan says, yes. Anne says, started with one. Which I think a lot of people have started with this, but how many of you have had good success with this yet? How many of you are making a good income selling your own products? See, Rowan Ackerman said, he tried it, but he didn't do that well. Some people say it's not very consistent. Some people saying they're doing okay. I'm going to show you how you can actually go from selling 20 or 50 or 100 products to thousands. Okay, that's where the power lies. And if you can do that, then you can build a huge list. So basically, after I started creating a lot of products, I basically, within a few years, established myself as an authority in my niche market. And who can tell me what my niche market is? What was I famous for? Maybe you bought a lot of those products as well. Anybody that can guess what my niche or my specific thing was? Email list building. Is now I've moved more into that BizOp. Not so much BizOp. I started making a big name for myself as a PLR seller. Most of my products were I sold with PLR rights, and I was very well-known PLR creator actually. Okay, if you search Curtis Engelbrecht PLR, you will see that there's a lot of PLR products. Chance a lot of products that you're actually selling come from me originally. Okay, but since I've moved on to other things, I've created software now, list building course, and of course coaching. So as soon as I established myself as authority as a WSO seller, then I could use my name and my authority and as well as my list to leverage it with big JV partners. And at that stage, I started doing huge product launches. Now there's a difference between just slapping a product up there as a WSO and making 20 or 50 or 100 sales, then doing and planning a huge product launch with JV partners and making thousands of sales. So I was lucky enough to actually move from this part to here where I actually had a lot of JV contacts where I could do huge product launches as I'm doing now. And it was at this stage that I saw that I'm making 3, 4, 5 times more money part-time with my online business than I'm doing with teaching. I even went back to South Africa. I got a very good teaching job here, but after doing so well with my internet marketing, I decided I'm going to quit my teaching job. It was actually a strange thing. We went out to a sushi restaurant, me and my wife, and we had this little fortune cookie, and the message told me, don't be afraid to take that big step. Success comes from taking calculated risks. I know those exact words because I still have that little fortune cookie message typed up on top of my computer screen just to remind me every day. So when I was on the edge, I didn't know if I should quit my teaching job. I got that and I decided I'm going to take that big calculated risk. And then the next day I put in my resignation, with our head teacher. I quit my job, and from the next year I went full-time internet marketing. I scaled it up and I started making a lot more money because I had a lot more money, time on my hands to basically invest in my online business. Okay? So basically that is how I went from somebody just messing around with different methods to finding a system that works for me. And now at this stage I already have this proven system of mine. I use this system every day. I have a whole business model that revolves around my system. And now later on, I even, because I was so excited with my system, that works, and I had a few private students having a lot of success with my system, I decided to go back to my roots a bit and become a teacher again, but this time an internet marketing coach and mentor. So now, basically, I'm doing something that I love, teaching, and I'm tying that in with my internet marketing that I also love. So I'm doing both, and I am very, very happy. All right, so that is basically just a short story of basically how I went from being a teacher to a successful online marketer and a coach now at this stage. Now, Melanie asks, what does a JV mean? JV means a joint venture partner. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this later. Okay, it's like an affiliate partner who works with you to get you more sales. David asked me, why did you become a coach if your system worked well? Well, actually, I still use the system. I still launch products, okay? I'm not one of those coaches that just sit back and do coaching. I wanted to move into coaching because I love the teaching aspect and helping people part. But I've grown a bit in my business. I have a whole team of people creating my sales material for me, helping creating my products. Sometimes I just partner with other people and launch the products for them. So I still use my own system, but I also teach other people to do the same thing. Right, so let's quickly, just to give you a basic idea, for those of you who don't know this business model, just to give you a basic overview of how this works, okay? So it's very simple at its core. Basically, the first thing you need to do is you research for a hot topic or a hot niche, and you create an info product about it. Now, this can be an ebook, this can be a video series, this can be software, it can be a graphics pack, a template, it can be plugins, it can be any digital product, okay, that solves a problem for people. And after you've created this product, you market this and sell this product on a one-page website. Okay, on the sales page, you create the sales page that basically sells the product for you. You send traffic to that sales page and you make sales. Every person that buys your product, you get all the profits from that. And every time somebody buys from you, they go on your email subscriber list. So the more people buy from you, the bigger your email subscriber list grows, okay? And then you basically promote all your own products that's related and also products as an affiliate that you earn commissions on to your email list, okay? And this is a whole cycle. You don't just create one product and sit in your behind and make a lot of money. Well, you do, or you can, but you continue to create new products, okay? Later on, as you become sufficient in this, you set up your systems properly, as I'm going to show you in a moment. You can launch a product every month or every few months. You can create a new product. And every time you have more products that you launch, you make more sales, you build your email list bigger, and you can send more traffic to your own products and to affiliate products that you promote to earn money. So this is the basic model that I use and a lot of other sellers use, okay? David says, as a teacher, he presumes that I'm earning a majority of my income as a coach now. And if you quit being a teacher originally because you weren't earning much from it. Yes, as an online coach, business coach, I can, of course, make a lot more money doing something that I love than simply going back to teaching, okay? But I won't say I make most of my money from my coaching. At this stage, I think I probably make most of my money from selling my own products, and probably also a big part of that from as an affiliate marketer and building and doing list building and email marketing. And then maybe at this stage, I won't be able to say a good percentage, but a smaller part of that I make from my coaching, okay? Right, so now a lot of you are probably wondering, yes, you can create products, sounds like a lot of work. Can you actually make a lot of money with this business model? Are there anyone here that have this question, that are wondering how much money you can make with this business model? Right? There are a few people. Is this a quick money-making opportunity that I'm selling you? Is this a business opportunity? I know a lot of people, you get all these free emails advertising business opportunities. Is this a quick money-making method? No, it's not, okay? This is a business model. It's a system that you implement to build an online business of your own. After you start with this system, you're not going to make money the first day or maybe even the first week. It's going to take time. But you are going to build your own business, okay? And you're going to be set up for life when you implement this whole system. And what's great about internet marketing and this specific business model of mine is what you put in is what you get out. Is this true for a salary earning job? Is this true for a salary earning job? What do you guys think? If you work harder at your work, do you always get out more? Do you get what you deserve for what you put in, for the job that you have now? Looks like most people are saying no. It's very sad, but that's true, okay? Sometimes you get paid overtime, but I think for everyone, it's almost the same. What you put in is not what you get out, and that's what's great about starting your own business. And an online business is still a business. And what you put in, you get out. Like I told you, when I started doing this part-time, I was making good money online, but obviously when I went full-time and I could put in 5 times more work, I got out 5 times more money, okay? So now, a lot of you are probably wondering, Bertus, can you back up your claims? Can you show me that you are actually walking the walk and not just talking the talk? You guys want me to show you some proof in my accounts? I don't like to brag, so I don't like showing proof in those kind of things. But I know a lot of people do want to see this. Should I show you? So, Ferry says to give me some hope. Yeah, I'll just quickly show you, okay? This is not to brag or anything. I think it's more just to get you excited about this, okay? Just to show you that it's possible. So this is my Warrior Plus account. I don't know if you know Warrior Plus. It's basically where you list your products if you are selling it as WSOs. So this is just one account of mine, and this is what I made. Most of this is in the last year or two, okay? And this is not all net profit. This gross sales, so a big part of this I did give to affiliates. You can see here's all my products that I've listed in this account. Some did really well with, some not so good. But and this is my JV Zoo account. How many of you have bought products to JV Zoo already? So you know, this is my sales for the last year or so. I have an account here. It's also about the same. There's also not net profits. Percentage of this I also gave away to affiliates. These are just product. This is just one of the 3 parts of my business. Okay, this is just my own product sales from these 2 accounts. I also have a ClickBank account. I have an account at some other networks as well, And then of course, I also make money as an affiliate, okay? So I can probably go to affiliates, affiliate stats, see last year's stats. Last year I made 30,000 just promoting other people's products, just on this platform. This one I can probably check the same, but I'm not going to waste a lot of time. Just want to show you it is possible, okay? It is possible. If you have a big list, you can start promoting affiliate products. If you create your own products, obviously that is where the big money lies. You can see here, okay? This from your own product sales. If you're just an affiliate, you're building other people's business. I'm going to show you this in a moment, okay? Right, you're absolutely right. Salary is what the company wants to pay you, not what you are worth. Okay, so just showing you a little bit that I know a lot of people claim that they have the next method. They're actually just newbies themselves and they've never really made money online. So I just want to tell you, you can do it too, okay? There's no reason. I just told you I was just a salary earning teacher. I didn't have any special skills online, okay? I was just like any one of you, right? So if I could make it, what is preventing you from doing it too? Let me show you some of the success of some of my previous students. Now, I don't know if you know Kai Lane. He's one of my first students that I had. He made over $1,600 in his first 2 days after he launched his first product, okay? And he made over $10,000 in 2 weeks with his first launch. Now, Kai was a complete newbie, okay? He didn't have any previous experience. He didn't have any special skills. His English wasn't even that very good, okay? He outsourced most of the product, and this is what he made from it, okay? He's just a regular guy. I also have proof from some of my other students. I don't know if you know Lucas Cepeda. He's becoming quite famous these days. He's another one of my students, okay? He got multiple JB Zoop product of the days after joining my coaching program. Look at the stats from his first product. He made over 1,000 sales for his first product and over $20,000, okay? It probably didn't take him longer than a month to create this product or get it created for him. Is there any one of you that think these people have skills that you don't have? These are just regular guys, okay? So I think a lot of you, okay, who can tell me, what reasons do you have why you think you can't succeed? What is preventing you from succeeding in creating your own product and launching it to make 1,000 plus sales? David says he doesn't take enough action. Lack of knowledge, says Melanie. Tony says knowledge. Rowan says he doesn't know how to launch it. These are genuine concerns. And these are some of the reasons a lot of people like Anne is lacking focus, hopping around like we said. Anthony doesn't know how to launch. Doesn't know where to find quality content. No proven plan. That's what we talked about. So let me tell you what I have found. Why most people don't succeed as product launchers. If you go to, let's try and go to, this is, okay, so this is where all the WSOs are listed. Let me see, request offers. So I'm going to look at a list of products that launched today or in the last few days. Okay, and then I'm going to show you what success the people have had. Look at this guy. He launched today, didn't make one sale yet. Okay, 0 sales. This guy made 50 sales. This guy no sales. This guy 10 plus sales. This all launched today. So maybe they will get more sales. But look at these guys from the days before. Okay, this guy not even 10 sales with his product launch. This guy only 10 sales in 1 day. This guy less than 10 sales. Look here if you scroll down. Some people are not even making 10 sales with their product, okay? Other people are making a lot of money. So what's the reason why most people don't succeed in this? It's really easy to create a product. It's really easy to launch it. Why are people not really succeeding in this? And I'm quickly going to tell you the top reasons why these people don't succeed and how I can help you to succeed in this. Okay? Most people don't know how to find hot in demand topics or niches. You cannot just create any product. You need to find something that people want to buy. And there's only specific type of things that people want to buy. I'm going to tell you how and where you can find these topics. You don't know how to create a quality product that sells. A lot of people say they don't know where to find content, don't know how to create the content themselves. It's really easy if you know where to find it or how to create it yourself. Some people don't have the skills or time to create the products. It doesn't take a lot of time. Okay? I'm going to show you how to work smart and not hard. A lot of people can't create deep, profitable sales funnels for huge earning per clicks. A lot of people just create the ebook and they start selling it, but that's not enough. You need to have a back-end plan as well. You need to have an upsell. You need to have follow-up emails with the related products that you promote. You need to have a one-time offer or a series of one-time offers or downsells. And there's a lot of, let's call it difficult stuff that you need to know how to do. It's not difficult, but it's things that most newer marketers don't think of or don't know when they try to launch a product. And then the big problem is most people can't create compelling sales copy. Doesn't matter how good your product is, if you don't have a sales page that converts the visitors into buyers, you won't make a lot of sales, okay? So you actually need to know how to outsource your sales copy or how to create it yourself so that it converts, okay? And this is the thing. A lot of people can create the product, they can write an ebook, they can try to create a sales page, and they can list it as a WSO, but then they see they don't make any sales and they can't understand why they're not making 1,000 sales. How do all the big launches out there make 1,000 or 2,000 sales? Did they just quickly list their product as a WSO? How are they able to get so much exposure, so many traffic on their page? How many of you know? Who can tell me? Who can tell me how do these people get it so they can sell over 1,000 copies? Glenn says JB, your JB partners, affiliates. See, most people think recruit affiliates before launch, says Anthony. The thing is, you need to plan a launch, okay? This can take weeks, okay? You need to do it the right way. You need to recruit these big, heavy-hitting affiliates with huge buyer lists so that when you launch your product at 11 o'clock, a lot of people need to mail all their lists, sending a whole ton of traffic to your offer, and that is how you're going to make a lot of sales. If you just simply list it one day, nobody will know about your launch. You need to plan it, okay? You need to build a buzz around it. Okay, there's a formula for this. I've narrowed this down to a specific day-by-day formula, how to plan a launch. And this is the thing. I think many people don't know how to get super affiliates on board. Now, especially for newer marketers, where are you going to get these super affiliates to promote your products? That's a big problem for a lot of people. They don't know where to get these super affiliates. I think this is probably where the most difficult part, okay? And this is something that you can't just learn from reading an ebook. And the thing is, most people won't share these secrets on how to get these guys with you. I share all of this with my students. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in a moment. A lot of people don't know where to get traffic for the launches. They don't know where to get traffic. A lot of people will buy solos to get traffic for their launch. That won't help because the conversions are going to be terrible. Other people are going to try and buy banner space or traffic exchanges or safe lists. Those don't work for launches, okay? You need to know the right traffic methods for launches. And the final thing is that people can't evaluate and optimize their business. They don't know where to improve or where they went wrong. So they don't know how to scale up their business. How many of you have one of these problems? How many of you think this is true? How many of you have these same concerns? Anthony says yes. Terry says, yep. Laura says, yes. If you try to create a product, if you try to launch a product and it wasn't successful, chances are it's due to one of these things, okay? It's one of these things. Hopefully I can help you with this today. Right, so why? I remember I told you my online business model is the best. That's what I believe, so that's why I say it's the best. It's working for me, I know it's working for a lot of people, and I believe it's the best. My business model revolves around creating products, launching it, building my list with it, and promoting affiliate products to the list. Okay? So why do I believe this is best? Why is this the best model out there? It's the best because there will always be a demand for digital products. Okay? As technology is moving forward, if more and more people get online, more and more people want to find out how to make money online or are looking to the internet to solve their problems, so they are buying solutions online. So there will always be a demand for digital products. Okay? This isn't just a fly-by-night type business model. The thing is, it's not reliant on Google or Facebook or any of those kind of things or changes. I know a lot of people have made a lot of money with PPC and AdWords and AdSense, but then a new Google change comes out and their whole business is just destroyed and they're not making any money anymore. How many of you have been slapped by Google or changes like Facebook and those things destroying your online money-making techniques and business? There's a lot of people. The thing is this, a lot of people are not trying this model because they think it's too difficult or they think it takes too much time. It isn't that difficult and it doesn't take that much time. I told you I started doing this part-time, just using 1 or 2 hours every day and weekends. Anybody can do this. Doesn't matter how much time you have. The thing about this business model is this can work in any country. It doesn't matter where you come from. Doesn't matter what language you're speaking. And it's also not dependent on the economical situation of the country. Right? So if there's a big crash in the stock market or the banks or something again, like happened a few years ago, you are still going to make a lot of money in internet marketing. In fact, I'm actually, due to the poor economic results of our own country and our own currency losing a lot of weight to the other currencies, I'm actually making more money because our economical situation in South Africa is worse. Every product you create is your own asset, and this is the greatest thing about creating your own products. Even if you create just a small product, doesn't matter what type of product it is, it's yours, okay? It's an asset that you have that you can earn from for years to come. Even if you're not making a lot of money with it in the first week, you can still sell it and make money from it for years to come. My first product that I created, I don't know how many years ago, still sells on ClickBank, okay? Don't make a lot of sales from it anymore, but I'm still making sales, okay? That first asset that I created is mine. Nobody can take that away from me, and I can earn from it for years to come. So each product that you create is something that you have to sell, okay? And unlike offline businesses, this is digital. So you create the product once, and you can sell it 1 billion times over and over and over. Okay? You don't need to spend extra money creating each product you sell. You just spend money or time creating it once, and then you have it forever. You can sell it forever and make money with it. Okay? That's a real power with digital products. And no other model that I know of can this reliably make you this much money in a short period of time. You can earn some money simply promoting affiliate products. You can make some money with AdSense. You can make money with review sites and all those other methods. But how many models do you know of where you can make tens of thousands of dollars in one day? Anyone can think of a different online business model where you can make so much money in such a short space of time? Okay? I just showed you screenshots of my own accounts and my other students. You can easily make over $10,000 in one day when you orchestrate a big launch. Some online marketers are making over $100,000 in one day with their big launches. And the best thing about product launching and creating your own product is that you are busy building your own business. As an affiliate marketer, you don't build your own business, you build other people's businesses. If you have AdSense or advertising that you're selling on your site, those are just things that you earn money from by building other people's business. Do you agree with this? If you have your own product, you're selling your own product. You're building your own business. You get more subscribers. You're building your own assets, right, that you can make more money from. You're growing your own business. You guys agree with this? And the thing is, maybe a lot of you are actually growing your email subscriber list already. How many of you are list building at this stage? Now, all the people always tell you that the money is in the list. You should start building your list. You're going to make a ton of money that way. Maybe some of you are some of my email marketing students as well. But a lot of you are trying list building. Do you know what the most powerful list building technique is in the whole world? What's the most powerful list building technique in the whole world? Who can tell me? I already answered that question. Launching your own products. If you launch a product and you make hundreds or even thousands of sales within a few weeks, those are all paying buyers, subscribers, okay? Worth 10 times more than just a normal subscriber. So you don't just make money from your launch, you also make money for months and years to come from the email list that you generated by launching this product. That's the best method for building your list. It's much better than using a giveaway. Giveaways get you a lot of subscribers fast, but those are freebie subscribers. They're not very responsive. They don't buy any of your stuff. Having a lot of those giveaway and solo subscribers to your list is the reason why you are probably not making a lot of money with the list that you have. Just by having a very small list, you can make a lot of profits if there are buyers, okay? I'm going to show you some proof of one of my students in a moment that are making a lot of money with a very small list. Because if you have a big buyers list, you basically have push button affiliate commissions or profits. You send out one email promoting a product and you make hundreds of dollars in one day. This is the power of a buyer's list, okay? This is how all the big people are making a lot of money as affiliate marketers. You don't get super affiliates who promote with other methods. They promote to their buyer list. That's why they're making so much money as an affiliate, because they have huge buyer lists. So if you're a product launcher, a product vendor, then it's much more easier to be an affiliate as well, okay? Because you have a list when you launch products, a buyer's list, so then you can promote your own products, but you can also make affiliate products. So if you are doing affiliate marketing now, you can still do that, but this time you can do it just 10 times better if you launch your own products, okay? That's why it's so important to do this. Because as your list grows, you can leverage it. This is where the true power in list building comes, okay? If your list goes bigger, you can promote other people's products, you can make big JV contacts. That's how you're going to become good contacts, or good friends with other big affiliates. And this way, if you promote for them, they promote for you. All these big marketers, they all promote for each other. If they know that you can send traffic to their launch, they're going to send traffic to your launch. So as soon as you have a few successful launches and you have a good buyers list, you can send a lot of traffic to other people's launches, you are going to start crushing it in your own launch because people will send more traffic to yours. So this is how you can leverage your buyers list and the sales that you make by making a lot of JV contacts, growing your list even faster, and making a name for yourself, building your brand, okay? And of course, the more products you have, the bigger your list will become, and the more profits you're going to make. And the best thing, I already said this a few times, but this really is a great thing about this business model as well, is that it's completely scalable, unlike so many other methods, okay? It's scalable into infinity. You can outsource your products. If you are getting all the basics down, later on you can just sit back outsource all the product creation, outsource all the graphics, outsource all the sales pages, because as you're making money, you can reinvest it, okay? Later on, you don't need to do anything. You just manage your business so you can scale it into infinity, right? And as you're doing all of this, because this covers so many different skills that you learn a whole wide range of skills. Even though later on you don't want to be a product launcher anymore, you can still use your skills elsewhere. You can become a copywriter, you can become a coach like myself, or you can create your own member site, whatever else you want to do, because you already have all these skills. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is a great business model? Just from what I've explained so far, do you think this is true? Or am I just talking complete nonsense here? Laura says yes. Glenn says brilliant. Rod says yes, sir. These are not just theory. This is what I have found from my own business and from other people's as well. And this is something, one of the reasons why I have chosen this business model from the start. This is actually an ethical online business model, okay? This is a business that provides real value to people. Unlike other things like a solo business, solo ads business, or network marketing, which in many cases don't provide real value. They're business opportunities, money-making methods, but you don't provide a real value. With my products that I'm selling, I'm providing real value. I'm teaching people how to build their businesses, or I'm giving people tools that they can use to increase their business. What doesn't matter in what niche you're going on into, you can provide real value. You can help people, okay? It's a real business, a real ethical business, nothing shady about it. Right, so why do other business models not work very well? Okay? Why are they not the best business models out there? If you're only an affiliate marketer, what do? You build other people's businesses. You generate sales for the product vendor. Okay? You're not building your own business. And also you're making very small profits. If you don't have a big list, you always struggle to drive traffic. You always try to find traffic from somewhere, okay? You're making small profits. If you have a big list from launching your own products, you always have traffic. You always have traffic. Niche sites, review sites, Amazon sites, affiliate product sites. These things, what do you need for this to make money? You need traffic. Where do you get the traffic for proper sites like this? You need to do search engine optimization. You need to get your sites ranked on Google if you want to get proper traffic, enough traffic to this to make proper sales. How difficult is it to do search engine optimization? It can take you months to rank for certain keywords. Is it worth all the effort and money you spend on that? AdSense. AdSense is actually going away. It's not going to be there much longer because Google changes the whole time, okay? This is not really a sustainable business if you're looking at things like that. CPA, PPC, PPV. These are paid traffic techniques, okay, where you pay per click. This is hard. I tried this as well, okay? You can substitute this as a traffic method later, but this requires a lot of testing and a lot of money that you need to invest. Solo ads business. How many of you are selling solos? Yes, David. Solo ads businesses these days used to be a very good business, but now there's just so many people selling solos. And they're just churning their list the whole time. They're getting the same subscribers over and over, messing it around, and they're not providing any value because they're just sending out people's ads the whole time. Okay? At the end of the day, you need to reinvest so much money in buying more solos to keep your list active. You're going to have a very small return on investment. And is this really sustainable? How many of you have tried to look for traffic on places like SafeList, traffic exchanges, those type of places? How many of you have tried to look for traffic there? You can get a lot of traffic. Have you made any sales this way? Have you made any money with these traffic exchanges? How many people have made any money getting traffic from traffic exchanges or SafeLists? that is junk traffic. Okay, it's impossible to make a good income from that. And this is something that a lot of people will probably argue with me. Multi-level marketing, network marketing. In many cases, not all cases, they provide no value. It's simply selling an opportunity. It's not really selling something of value. And normally these offers tank later on. You can make a lot of money in the beginning, and then later within a few months or a year, you won't make any more money. It will probably just be a loss for yourself. Okay? So that's the only problem I have with this. And I've also promoted this. I also promoted pure leverage a while back. Right? But it's not as sustainable as the product launch model that I have. Now, I know a lot, we're already past an hour here. I know this webinar is going a little bit longer, but this is where we're going to get to the real meat of it. This is where I'm going to show you, you already know a little bit about my business model, but I'm going to reveal my whole 12-step system to you now, okay? Now, this is how you can be guaranteed of success with this business model, okay? You need remember we said that you need a system that you can implement. You need something that you can follow that works. So I hope you grab your notepads, you put it towards you, because I'm going to reveal the exact method, the exact system that I'm teaching my coaching students as well. This is the first time that I've actually opened this up and revealed this step-by-step system to people, except for my other coaching students. Right, so are you guys ready? Can I show you the whole system? I'm going to show you a mind map and explain to you exactly how this system works. Can I show you guys? Right, so basically, with this training system of mine, I've set it out over 12 weeks, basically 12 different phases that you need to implement one after the other one in the specific order, okay? So the first thing is, and this is if you're a complete newbie, you've never been online before, you don't even have a PayPal account, nothing. This is where you're going to start. The first thing that you need to do is just to take action, okay? I think this is the hardest part of all, just to get started. Right? So you need to get organized, you need to set your goals, and you need to visualize your success. Okay? If you don't do that, then you have nothing that you can aim for, and there's no reason why you should be successful then. Okay? So you need to set goals and visualize your success. And then, the best online business model, according to me. Okay? Already explained this to you. Of course, you need to have a website, hosting, you need a domain name, you need a PayPal account. How difficult is it to get hosting and a domain name? How many of you don't have a domain name or hosting yet? Not that difficult, okay? I explained this to my students as well, but you can actually search this and set it up. It's really easy. Most people have this ready, okay? Right, so the second thing is, and this is what a part that a lot of people skip, you need to establish a presence online. You need to start building your brand, okay? You need to establish yourself as an authority in the niche that you're going to choose later, okay? So if you're in internet marketing, you want to create products in that niche, you need to have a hub where all people can learn more about you and where you can start building your brand. So you need to create a WordPress blog. This can be a personal or your flagship site. You can later on use this for internet marketing reviews, tips. This can be niche specific, but you need a blog. You need a site. This can be like my site, bertusengelbrecht.com or whatever you have. You simply need to have the right content on there. Okay? You don't need to worry about ranking this site yet. As long as you get the site up there so that you have your name connected to a domain. Okay? This is the first step of any internet marketer, I firmly believe. And then later on, you can monetize your blog. You can have some AdSense on there. You can have some affiliate banners there. Maybe you won't make a lot of money with that, but you can have it up there as you're going to start creating more posts for your blog. you are going to get more traffic, and later on you will start making sales with this as well. But this monetizing your blog should be a secondary thing at this stage, okay? The main goal of your website is just to get your name out there and to establish yourself online, okay? The biggest thing actually I would say is just to have an opt-in form there, okay? At this stage you haven't started to build your list perhaps, but if you have, you need to have an opt-in form there so that all traffic that lands on your blog, you actually capture them as an email subscriber so that you can market to them later, okay? Now obviously you need to find how you can drive hordes of visitors to your site, okay? But that I will reveal a little bit later. How many of you have a site like that, a flagship site connected to your name or your business already? How many of you? Right? I see most of you. Ferry says yes. Rosalind says yes. A lot of people have a name website. Some Anthony says no. This is the first step, okay? A lot of people will probably not agree with me, but this is what I believe. It's all about branding yourself, okay? This is how you build your brand. Right, research for in-demand profitable niche on top of your business. So this is where you're going to start with the creating your product part, okay? It's really important that you find a niche that is hot and in demand. You can't have a successful launch if you are selling a product that's not in demand. It needs to be something that's in demand. So you need to find not only a niche that's in demand, you also need to find a niche that's actually profitable. Now, a lot of niches are very in demand, but there's not a lot of money in it. People are not willing to pay money for that because they can find the information for free, for instance. So you need to find something that's profitable. You need to look at the competitors' products, see what they're doing, what does sell well, and then you need to find a hot product topic, okay? Something that you see already doing well in the marketplace that you want to target. And then you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can create a similar product to that, or you can use that as an idea for your own product. But what's really important is that you need to find a USP, a unique selling point, or an angle for your product. Okay? If you don't have that, then there's nothing that makes your product stand out from your competitors, and there's no reason for people to buy it from you and not for your competitors. Okay? So this is really important. And this is a very important part that I also reveal to my students. Right, so after you have chosen your right niche, your right topic, you know that it's profitable and in demand, you create your product, okay? Now you don't need to create it yourself. You can outsource this as well. Okay, and just from doing research, you can create it yourself. There's no reason, if you don't have money to invest in outsourcing, you can create your own product and everything related to it from scratch. Okay, you simply need to choose the format of your product. Is it going to be an ebook, a video, a software, a graphics pack, theme, whatever? You gather the sources for creating your product. You can even use PLR, okay? Or you can outsource it if you have money to invest. So even if you don't know anything about the topic, you can still research it, or you can just buy PLR products that you can just modify or use some content from and have your own unique product. Then it's as simple as creating your basic outline of your product, the main sections, just filling it in, fleshing it out, just like little by little, okay? And then you just edit, improve your product. And then you need to think of possible upsells or OTOs as well, because as we've discussed previously, you cannot just have a single product, okay? I know a lot of people, when you buy other people's products, you always hate seeing OTOs or upsells. How many of you are like that as well? You hate being presented with a one-time offer after you buy something. A lot of you hate it. Do you know why people do this? They don't do this to frustrate you. They do it because that is where the money lies, okay? I don't know, my last product launch, I made more money from my upsells than I made from my front-end product, okay? And in most cases, it is like that, okay? So this is a big part. I normally have a whole section where I explain this to my coaching students. Sean says, can I have a hand on this mind map? I will see if I can get a mind map, there's a copy of this mind map to all you guys later, okay? Right, so now you've created your product. How are you going to sell your product if you have your product? How are you going to sell it? How are you going to get people to buy it? Like a normal business, you can go door to door. Obviously, you're not going to do that online. You're just going to create a page with one job, and that is to sell your product. So you're going to create a sales letter to sell your product. Now, how many of you are afraid of sales pages? How many of you are afraid of copywriting? A lot of people says yes, and yep, Laura says yes. You know what? I have found a very easy way to create your own sales letter. You just get HTML templates or PLR products, and you have a layout already of a sales page. You have a template in front of you. And then it's as simple as creating your sales page using a 12-step sales page formula. Okay, now for those of you, I'm not going to go through the whole step-by-step sales page formula. It is pretty comprehensive, but it's so easy to use. Basically, you just create a headline to grab the attention, sub-headline to get the people to read further, a good introduction to basically engage the people, and then there's a few elements that you need. Now, just by looking at other people's sales pages and looking at the format and flow of that, you will already get a pretty clear idea of how to do it. Now, how many of you bought my elite email marketing product that I launched a few weeks ago? How many of you bought that? Glenn says yes. I know a few of my students are on here. I don't know if you saw that sales page of that product. Where do you think I got that sales page? Where do you think I got that sales page? I created that sales page myself using this 12-step formula. It converted quite well. It converted over 12% of people viewing that sales page ended up buying the product. Okay? So it's not that difficult at all. Now, of course, you can outsource this. I normally share my best copywriters with my students. So you can also just outsource this if you don't want to bother creating your own sales material. So you've got your product, you've got your sales letter to sell it. Are you going to start launching it immediately now? Not yet, okay? And this is where you're going to start building your list first. Now, I always say build your list before you launch a product. The reason is then you can already start sending a bit of traffic to your own launch. And if you already have a bigger type of list, then you can actually make good sales from promoting your own product to your list, okay? Now, building a subscriber list is not that hard, okay? It's simple as setting up an autoresponder account at a place like Weber, just getting a short niche-related product to give away some incentive. Just give away a freebie for them to opt into your list. And you can get this from PLR. You don't even need to create your own products. But if you create your own product, then you have a unique product or part thereof that you can give away to build your list, which is way more valuable. Then it's as simple as creating a squeeze page. You can use templates for this. Okay? There's plugins for this. You can create a squeeze page in minutes. You just get a related offer as your backend offer. So every time somebody opts into your list, they get presented with an OTO, and this way you can make extra money with all the people that opt into your list. You create a follow-up sequence promoting related products. And then you just need to get traffic there. Now, I can't go into all my methods of getting traffic, but if you're a student of mine, I have a whole section on getting traffic and building your list. And as you get more traffic, as you get more subscribers, more people will buy your OTO, your list gets bigger, and you're starting to get a big seed list that you can actually leverage to build your list faster and faster. So as soon as your list starts hitting 500 or 1,000 subscribers, you can actually start building it exponentially faster, okay? David says, is the value going to be that real if you're outsourcing the product creation though? Anyone can write a PLR product and sell it. That's exactly right, David. If you are going to, it depends what kind of product you're selling, okay? For outsourcing products, I would normally only outsource products that's plugins or software or things that I can't do. But if I'm going to sell a training product or a product on how to make money online or get more traffic or something internet marketing related, it needs to be something that I know. So it's probably going to be something that I create myself. Okay, but I'm going into a whole lot of techniques on how you can actually get other people to create your products and some easier methods to create products yourself. So don't worry about that too much. John asked, outsource. Outsource is if you pay somebody to do it for you. Okay? So if you don't know, if you remember Kai Lane, who made over $10,000 with his first launch, he outsourced his product. He just thought of a topic. He got a person to write the report, to record audio, videos for it, and to create the sales page. I think he did the sales page himself, and then started selling it. He made over $10,000. And I think he didn't even spend more than $500 to $600 creating the product. Okay? So you can do the same as well. It's all about return on investment. Would you invest $1,000 today if you know you're going to get $5,000 out in a month? Would you do that? I'm going to show you exactly where to outsource this, okay? If it's guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed in this life, but the thing is, and this is why I'm showing you this whole formula. If you follow this plan, and especially where I'm going to show you now, if you plan your launch properly, there's no reason why it shouldn't be a success. No reason at all. And this is something, and this whole section, this is a big part of my training program as well, where I teach you how to create deep sales funnels to maximize your profits from your launch. Okay? Now, a lot of you can sell a product, you can make 50 sales. How many of you do you think can make 50 sales if you sell one product? You think you can get just 50 sales or get enough affiliates on board just to get you 50 sales? Do you think that's easy? Anthony says yes. Do you think you can make 50 sales? So let's say you have made 50 sales of your ebook that you sell, and you sell it for $10. Then you have $500, okay, that you made in profit. But what if you have a one-time offer that costs $20? And let's say half of the people buying your product also buys your one-time offer. That would mean that 50 people buy the $20 one-time offer and you make $1,000 extra. So you make $500 from your front-end product, and just the OTO that you have gets you $1,000, twice as much money. Now imagine if you have other parts of your sales funnel as well. There's real art to it, okay? I've narrowed this down to a system that works, including the price points, what type of products to add. So you must get ideas for possible back-end offers, okay? Must be things that stack the value of the offer, that makes the main product more valuable, okay? So you need to find out which sales funnel structure you're going to use. Now I reveal all of this to my students. Okay? I show you exactly 4 or 5 different launch models and different types of sales funnels that you can use. And you need to, it's as simple as choosing that, mapping it out using, like I'm doing mind maps here, just so you can structure your whole offer. If they buy your front-end offer, they will get an upsell displayed to them. If they don't buy the upsell and try to exit the page, maybe there's a downsell where they offer them a little bit less value for a reduced price. Okay, have you seen those downsells before? Have you seen upsells before? So you can do the same. And it's not as simple as just putting in one. If the more complex your funnel is, the more money you can make with this. Okay? That's the difference between, doesn't matter how many products you sell, okay? You can make $1,000 from selling 100 products, or you can make $100,000 from selling 100 front-end products, okay? It depends on your sales funnel. So this is a big part where a lot of people are struggling as well. Because the better your sales funnel is, the more affiliates you will also get to promote your product. If you're an affiliate, will you promote a product that only has one offer where you can just make commissions on one product? Or will you rather promote a product that has 3 upsells that can basically triple your commissions? Which one are you going to promote? All the big affiliates only promote products that have deep sales funnels. So if you have a deep sales funnel for your product launch, it will be a lot easier to do your affiliate recruitment and to get more people on board your launch and promote your product. So then, at this stage, you're at step 7. You have your name is out there, okay? You've got a presence online. You have a hot product that you created. You have got a sales page to sell it on. You have a list already that you can promote your product to. You've got a great deep sales funnel with multiple products on the back end. Then it is time to plan your launch. And this is the part that I think most newer marketers don't know about. And this is something that not a lot of people actually want to share, okay? Not a lot of marketers are willing to share their exact strategies with you to plan a big launch, okay? Now for me, I know some people think it's competition for themselves if they share these strategies. I don't worry about that. If I can help people to be successful, I know that I'm going to benefit from it in the long term, even if it's just karma that I'm winning, or the feel-good feeling of helping people, or maybe even making joint venture partners or good friends for life, okay? So I believe in rather helping people, and I know some way in the future these people are going to help me as well. Right, so you choose your product launch model. Now there's different launch models. You can choose if you want to soft launch your product, if you want to big launch your product. There's different launch models. Then just choose where you're going to launch your product. Are you going to launch it on the Warrior Forum? Are you going to launch it through ClickBank? Are you going to launch it on your own page? Are you going to launch it on a forum? I give you a few options if you're one of my students. But if you don't know where to get started, just go with JVZoo. Go to jvzoo.com. It's really easy. Just list your product there. You select the percentage that you want to pay to affiliates, and then you just choose the price, you choose the commission percentage, and then you're all set. Then you have an affiliate link to give to potential JV partners. And it's as simple as them promoting that link, and they get the commissions and you make the sales. So you just build an army of affiliates that all promote your product, and you make a ton of sales that way. But before you can do that, you need to decide if you're going to launch a product on your own. Now, most newer marketers, when they launch their product, they just launched on their own. Okay, they think, okay, I'm so good, I want all the profits from this, and they launched on their own, but they don't have any JV contacts. Okay, so with my students, what I normally do is I suggest you partner up with somebody. Have any of you seen marketers where 2 or even more marketers launch the same product together? How many of you have seen products like that? Terry says yes. Have you seen that? Normally you think if you launch a product, it's only one guy, it's one guy's product. Have you seen more than one person launching the product together? Anne says yes. What's the reason for that? Because they can use both of their brand names, they can use both of their JV contacts, their big affiliate friends, and it's a lot easier to recruit a whole lot of affiliate partners to promote your launch. Now, if you're a new marketer, do you have a lot of big affiliate friends who can just tell, hey, listen, promote my product, and they will promote for you? Do you have all those JV contacts yet? You don't. So a lot of newer marketers partner with somebody a lot more experienced than them, and that person gets 50% of the sales. Now, would you rather get 100% of the profits if you sell it on your own and you make 50 sales? Or would you rather take 50% of the profits if you make 1,000 sales? What would you take? 100% of 50 sales or 50% of 1,000 sales? 50%, of course, yes, Glenn. I mean, this is something that a lot of new marketers don't consider. If you have a quality product, you can easily connect with the big guy, and they're just too happy to launch the product with you because they don't have to do any work. The only thing that they're responsible for is getting a lot of their big partners to promote your launch, and they get 50% of the profits. They don't even need to create the product themselves. And when you get to a stage where you have where you have a big list, where you have a lot of big affiliate partners, you can do the same, okay? You can just help people to launch their product and make a lot of money. What I actually do for a lot of my students, I help them to launch the price as well. If I think it's a fit, if it's a good product, there's a lot of my students that I will just say, listen, I will launch the product for you and I make 50% of the sales and I help them out, and together we make a lot more profits than they would just make on their own, okay? So this is actually something that a lot of my students benefit from as well. Things as simple as if you get all your partners right, you just set the launch date, you list your product, you use a proven launch game plan. I have the whole step-by-step. I like working in systems and step-by-step ways. You can see I had a 12-step system for this and a 4-step system for this. So actually I have a whole launch system as well. I have a whole 2-week schedule, like 14 days before launch. You list your product in some of the launch groups or launch sites or Facebook groups. Then 13 days before the launch, you do this. 10 days before the launch, you start mailing your affiliate lists. It's a whole bunch of things that I don't have time now to discuss. But you need a plan, okay, to launch your launch properly. Even if you're finished, if you're ready to launch today, you still need to take out at least 2 weeks just for affiliate recruitment, just to get affiliates on board your launch, okay? A lot of people are just so excited when they're finished putting up their sales page and their offer. They just launch it immediately, and then they don't make any sales and they're wondering why. You need to plan it properly, okay? And the thing is, it doesn't help you getting affiliates after you launch. A lot of affiliates will only promote on launch day or during the week that you launch it because it's still fresh. So you need to recruit as many big joint venture partners and affiliates before you launch. You need them to say, listen, Bertus, I am going to mail out for you. It looks great. I've got it noted down in my calendar. Okay, and then you move on to the next person. If you have at least 10 pretty big marketers that are already committed to your launch, then you are ready for launch. Okay, because then you know when you launch on the day, you'll already get a lot of targeted traffic. Your conversions will look good, and because your statistics are good, a lot of other people will get on board and promote your product. And we can show you, look here. If I want to choose a product to promote, am I going to choose this one that converts at 28%? Or am I going to promote this product that promotes at 3%? Which one's going to make me the most money as an affiliate? The 28% one. 28% of the visitors that land on this guy's sales page buys his product. Average value is over $3 per click that you send. So if your product converts well, if people send a lot of targeted traffic to your product and your conversions looks well, then a lot of people will see this and they will start promoting your product. So this has a whole snowball effect, okay? So basically, if you followed my whole system and you know how to create a hot product and a hot sales letter and a great funnel, and you plan your launch properly, and you have a lot of targeted affiliates promoting for you, your conversions will be great. And a lot of people will start promoting. And then it's going to get really exciting. A lot of people are going to start promoting for you. And that is when you're going to make a lot of money. Okay? But that isn't the end of it. Okay? This is just the 9th step of my 12-step system. The rest of the steps involve getting more ways to make more money with your business that you already have. Okay? So I have a whole bunch of different methods here on how to drive traffic to your funnel to make more sales, even way after your launch, okay? I also show people how to analyze and optimize their business for increased profits, how to split test things, how to find out what works for your business, what doesn't. Maybe your conversions are really bad. Why was it bad? How can you increase the conversions? Maybe your product launch was a failure. Maybe you only made 10 sales. Then you need to find out, you need to analyze, optimize your business and find out, where did I go wrong? How am I going to improve this? Just by having a failure of a launch doesn't mean that you are a failure. You just learn from it and you can relaunch it. You can get another partner to launch it with. You can still find a lot of ways to make money with it. Okay, and I'm showing you how to scale it up and automate it as well. So what do you guys think of this 12-step system? Do you think this looks like something that can work? Is this an online business model that you think you'd be able to follow? If somebody tells you step by step what to do for each one of these parts, do you think you would be able to follow a system if you know exactly what to do for each one of these parts? Do you think you'll be able to do it? Glenn says yes. Ferry says yes. Do you think this is a good model that I lay out? Do you think this is a system that you can agree with that can work for you? But I know for a fact that this system works. You can note this down. You can note all these things down. Okay, you don't even need to be one of my students. You can just do this on your own and you can have a successful business launch. Right? And you can make a lot of money this way. This is the exact system that I teach all my students of my Lead IM Academy. Now let me show you. I know a lot of people thinking, wow, it's too hard. They can't do this themselves. Let me show you a little bit more of success of other students of mine. I don't know how many of you know Wah Bhatti. He made this just as an affiliate. This is how much he makes with his list that he built from my teachings. How many of you know Mika Medina? I partnered with him a few times as well. He earned over $6,000 in just a few weeks with one of his first launches. Okay, look here. There's not a lot of sales, 400 sales, and this is just a PLR product that he launched. Okay, you can outsource this. Lucas Cepeda, look, this is the second product. This was a plugin. He outsourced this plugin. He got a developer. He got an idea of a kind of WordPress plugin. He outsourced this to developers that we told him about. Outsourced the sales page, the graphics. He launched it. He made over $10,000. He's still making money with this asset of his. Okay, you don't need to create your own content. You can just outsource it. You all know Barry. He's my email marketing manager now. He got JB Zoo product of the day with his first launch since he worked with me. He now has a super responsive list. He was one of my top affiliates for my last product launch. With his small responsive list, he makes over $800 in just a few days promoting products. That's the power of a buyer's list. If you just make a few hundred sales, you have a buyer's list strong enough to make a decent sized income. You don't need to make 1,000 sales for your launches. Even if you just make 100 or 200 sales, it's still a lot of money that you can make, and anybody can do this. There's no reason why you can't do this as well. Rosaline asks, can you apply this to non-internet marketing niches? Yes, you can create an info product in any niche. You can create a product on how you can train your dog. You can create an ebook on how you can lose weight. Anything that you can think of. Now, obviously, my training revolves more around internet marketing related products because that's the niche that I am in. But you can use the trainings for any market, okay? Now, how many of you are ready to take action now to change your life? We're not far from the end anymore. How many of you are ready to use what you've learned? How many of you are ready to start creating your own products, to build yours, to succeed as an internet marketer once and for all? Who can give me a hell yes? How many of you want to start forgetting about all those other methods that are not working for you? This is a serious opportunity here. Okay, this is a whole business model. This isn't just a quick money-making technique that I'm explaining here. This is, can you see why I told you this is something that can change your life? Over a period of 12 weeks, you can learn everything that you need to learn. You can get all the tools that you need to succeed once and for all as an internet marketer and have your own business. You can start with this part-time. All of you here who start with this can all be full-time internet marketers within 1 year. And there's no reason why you can't make 6 figures a year, US dollars, within 1 year. I did it, and I didn't even have a system or a coach to help me. If I could do it all over again, if I could go back 6 or 7 years to where I started with and have this system and this training and this guidance handed to me, I would have made a success of this a lot sooner than I did. So now I know a lot of people ask me already, so how much is this? What are you talking about? What do you offer as a coach with your program? Now, first off, I just want to say that I'm unfortunately not just accepting anyone, because this is quite a serious business. Everybody needs to fill in a survey first, okay? And they need to apply for it. But if you get accepted, and I'm sure most of you can get accepted, okay? There's no reason why not. Then you will get the following. But you get one-on-one contact time with me, coaching with me, on Skype, and this is for 3 months, but I just offer it for after that as well. I'm always there. I'm online every day. I'm a full-time marketer. If you have anything you're struggling with, if you need advice on a product idea, a sales page, a technical issue, anything at all, I'm there. It's like having your own 6-figure marketer standing behind you, helping you all the way. Do you think this will help you to succeed? Do you think just this thing on its own will help you to succeed online and make money online? If I was there standing next to you and helping you all the way. David, you don't need any skills for this, okay? This coaching of mine starts from the very basic fundamentals. And the reason why you need one-on-one contact time is if you get stuck, then there's somebody to help you over those obstacles, okay? So that is already worth a lot of time. I normally charge $500 per hour for private consultation, okay? $500 per hour. You get me for 3 months on Skype, okay? So that's worth a lot. Then you get a lifelong membership to my complete Elite IM Academy coaching program, and you get instant access to all 12 weeks of video coaching. Now, these 12 weeks are those 12 steps that I just showed you on the mind map. Each week is dedicated to one module, but you get all of that instant access to. So it's not drip feeding or any of that nonsense that other coaches give you. If you're already a little bit more experienced, you get everything at all. So you can fast track yourself. If you work slower, if you're doing this part-time, you can work according to your own pace. There's a lot. It's over 35 worth of videos. Okay? I try to make it as stupid simple as possible. Even if you don't have any skills, even if you don't have any experience in internet marketing, you can still follow this. Because I go from the very basic beginning. I tell you, I even show you how to set up a PayPal account. Okay? So even if you don't know anything online, you can still succeed in this. This is how comprehensive this video coaching is. I've got a lot of y'all yeses here. I'm glad. What else do you get? You can see already the tremendous amount of value that you will get if you join me today. You also get live group coaching, webinar sessions. Okay? So if you found value from this webinar, what I do, I regularly have just pure training sessions. No other products that I promote, just pure sessions or video on demand. If somebody tells me in one of my groups, listen, Birds, I'm really struggling with this one aspect, what I do is I just quickly create a video showing exactly how to do it and I post it in the members area. Or if it's something more comprehensive, I have a whole live training session where everybody can show maybe their squeeze pages, ask me advice on their sales pages, their product ideas. We mastermind together and I teach you live, okay? So this already is worth almost $500. I wonder how many of you need this. How priceless would this be if I can actually connect you with one of my big JV contacts? You know, must I show you how valuable this can be? Let me see, where's the product sales? My affiliate stats. I want to show you what some of my big affiliate partners have helped me with. Look here. This guy sent me over 200 sales. Just this one partner of mine. Over $1,800. Look at these guys. 160 sales, 110 sales. I can connect you with like-minded marketers like this who can promote your products. Okay? I can connect you on Skype with these people. These people are in my private groups and friends of mine. How would that benefit your business if you have one of these big hitting affiliates sending you this amount of sales? Just one affiliate sending you over 100 sales. How much do you think that would be worth to you? How much do you think that can be worth for you if you had somebody who can connect you with these big joint venture and affiliate contacts? Right? That's worth a lot. Priceless for sure. Also, to help you, remember the biggest thing is, and this is why I call it an academy. This is community-based program. It's not just a course that you follow on your own. This community-based program. So I have private mastermind Skype rooms. I have a list building room where all the students come together. They talk strategy. They build partnerships, work together, share their strategies, because there's not a competition between us. This is how we help each other, okay? A lot of times I don't even need to help my students because they just help themselves. It's that valuable. And I have a lot of top marketers in these private rooms of mine that help you as well. How many of you know Andy Fletcher? You see how much value he gives to one of our Skype rooms. I have a members area where all these video coaching is, and I also have a whole forum, okay? If you don't want to be on Skype, if you don't want to be on Facebook, you can still build partnerships, you can discuss your product ideas, you can even advertise your launches on our private forum that we have for the Academy, okay? So you can even build your list, you can even get extra product sales, you can even get affiliates to promote for you if you post your launch, because we all help each other. We all promote each other's launches if it's a fit for our lists, and together we help each other to succeed. Okay? Here's something else that's priceless. My Inner Circle JV Facebook group. I have about 100 of the top affiliates for WSOs, ClickBank affiliates, products on JV Zoom, people in our marketplace that you get emails from every day. Some of these top affiliates who can send 200, 300 sales. These guys are all in my private Inner Circle JV Facebook group. And if you join my Elite IM Academy, I add you to this private group as well. Meaning you have the contact details of all these big partners of mine. You can contact them, you can tell them about your launches, you can build relationships with these people. Okay? I have a whole week that I dedicate to how to build JV relationships, to recruit affiliates. This is priceless because like I showed you, just getting one of these guys to promote your launch can get you 50, 100, 200 sales easily. Yes, Rand, it will be recorded. Do you think this is all? Not only that, not only do I give you all the step-by-step training, this personal guidance and help, this opportunity to work and network with a lot of my partners and myself and other students, I even share a lot of my software tools, templates, and plugins with you. Now, I don't know how many of you know of my Auto Facebook Marketer and my other software products. Those I will just give for free to my Inner Circle students. I also have a lot of squeeze page plugins that create squeeze pages for you, that create sales pages for you. If you don't know how to use HTML, I have a plugin to create a squeeze page for you. If you don't know how to use HTML, I give you templates. I give you software that creates a funnel for you. Okay? I give my personal swipes for writing emails and all those type of things as well. Just this on its own is already worth so much. Okay? I'm sharing all of this with my students. And then last but not least, to all my Academy students, I give lifelong access to my PLR membership site. How many of you already joined my PLR membership site? I am PLR Elite Club, where I have a lot of training on how to use PLR products, how to create funnels from my PLR products. I upload, I think, about 3 new PLR products to the site every week. I've got hundreds and hundreds of PLR products. If you want to use PLR products to sell, to build your list, or to create your own products from, you never have to go buy any other PLR products from anybody else. Seriously. Because you get all of this lifelong access to my PLR membership site as well. So who can do the math? How much do you think is this worth? Okay, for my estimations, this is worth almost $5,000, and that doesn't even include the priceless value that you get from me connecting you with all these big guys. And like I said, a lot of times I even partner with my students. A lot of times, if it's a fit, I even promote your launch. I can easily send you a lot of sales if I promote for you. That on its own, just working with me personally, is already worth this much. Right? So the thing is, now a lot of you are wondering, what am I going to charge you for this? Now, how many of you have joined other coaching programs or heard of other coaching programs before? Do you know what other people charge you for something this comprehensive? What do you think would be a fair price if I have to charge you one single amount for getting all of this today? What is a fair price, do you think? The Pharisees is too scared to say. You can really see the tremendous amount of value they're giving you. Do you think if you have all of this, answering this, do you think if you have all of this today, do you think you can make a success of internet marketing? Do you think you can make your first money online? Do you think you'd be able to build an online business for the long term if you had all of this? Jonathan says $3,000 was the last he paid for a coaching program. Do you think you'd be able to be successful if you had all of this? Answer me, please. Rosaline says she's a member already and she's very happy with this. Glenn says this is priceless. John says, Laura says yes. Let me tell you, there's no reason in the world that you can't be successful if you get this. No reason. I already showed you all the other concerns that you may have. It's too difficult. No, it's not. It takes too much time. It does not. Right? You need personal help and guidance. Check, you've got that. You need tools to make it easier for you. Yes. Okay? You need step-by-step newbie-friendly training. Yes, you've got all of that. Right? So if you take that, then you can imagine what the return on your investment was. Doesn't matter what you pay for this. You're going to make your money back in the future time and time again. And that is my satisfaction guarantee. If there's somebody that goes through my 12 weeks of training, created their first product, launched their first product, and if you didn't make your money back at least twice as much as you paid for this today, then I will refund your money. Or I will promote for you until you make that amount of money, okay? So what am I going to charge you today? Now, if you have joined other coaching programs, one-on-one contact coaching programs as comprehensive as this one, you can seriously pay anything between $5,000 to $10,000. Right? This is like a proper university course that you're going to follow, okay? And this is some content and help and personal time that you're getting and that you won't get cheap anywhere else. Right? So this is what you normally pay for other people, okay? I've seen people, I belong to quite a few coaching programs, people with training less comprehensive than mine, that includes a lot less, that people pay this for. So my normal price is about $2,000. This is what normal students pay me for all of this, okay? But you're not normal students. You are my subscribers. I'm just opening this up to my subscribers. I want to help you to succeed. So I'm not going to charge you that today. Although I can. I'm sure if you pay this, you will get this value and a lot more from this price. But today's price, only $997. Right? Less than $1,000 for over 5,000 worth of price. And you saw, if you looked at my testimonials from my previous students, you can easily make 5,000, 10,000 from a product launch. Even if you just make $2,000, you already have a list at that stage that you can make money from day in and day out. There's no reason why you can't. Right, so what's the catch? The catch, unfortunately, is I'm only opening this up to 10 students. Okay? I opened this up to 20 students last week. I already got 10 people that signed up. Unfortunately, there's only 10 spots left. Okay? And it's not just the first 10 people that land there. You first need to apply. So what you need to do now, if you are interested in building a business for yourself and making your dreams come true, then you need to go to this link right here. And you will see there's a survey that you need to fill in. Fill that in as honestly as you can. And after that survey, you will be directed to a page where you can join our coaching, or they will say you didn't get accepted. Okay, so this should direct you to the order page where you can get in. And if you hit that button, if you're one of the first 10 students, the order button should still be there. If you hit that, you're still one of the first 10 students, you will get instant access to the members area. I will add you on Skype. I will give you access to all of this, and then you can start your training today. You can start your training today. You can already start building your business from scratch. Doesn't matter what experience you have today. Ferry says he will apply. Renee says that's a win-win. Now, is there anybody that can tell me here that you won't be able to get value for this purchase, for all of this coaching from a six-figure marketer who can take you by the hand and basically guarantee your success? Like all of my other students. Within 12 weeks, you and your face could be on a webinar like this where I show your earnings. How would you like that if you can log into your JVZoo account, see that you've made $10,000 in the space of just a few weeks? How would that change your life? Would that be able to change your life? Making a few $1,000s extra per month? John says yes. This is life-changing stuff. This isn't just a report. This isn't just a money-making method. This is serious. This is a serious opportunity for you to make money. Let me see if I can quickly drop the link for you. See, some people are... So I'm putting it in the chat box. Go to the chat box. I pasted the link there for you. Rosaline says she's already a member. She's finding of great value. Renee asked if I will take the chance to ask for a fee on the earnings. Unfortunately, I'm not doing this anymore. When I started off this training program a lot of months ago, last year, I found that I gave a review access to a select few students to run through my whole system and prove that it works. And you won't believe how many of those people never took action just because they got all of that value for free. So unfortunately, I don't do that anymore. But if this is too much money for you, okay, who of you won't be able to pay this much? How many of you won't be able to make this small investment in building a long-term business? How many of you don't have this amount of money? Rowan says you don't. Let me tell you this. Do you have $347 per month? How many of you have $347 per month to invest in opportunity to change your life? How many of you? That much. You will see if you apply and you get accepted and you're one of the first 10 students, you will see I have a payment plan there as well, where you pay this amount for 3 months. So you can pay off this amount, okay? 3 payments of 347. How many of you have spent more than this buying useless products and stuff that don't work? How many of you spent more than this on other products and things that don't work? Low quality WSOs, quick money making methods, magic push button softwares, all that other junk that don't work. I'm sure a lot of you have spent more than this. So this once-off investment gets you everything that you need. You can throw away all other content, all other ebooks that you have, and then you will be ready to start building your own business that you can earn from for the rest of your life. Next year, at this stage, you can be a 6-figure marketer. You can have financial freedom. You can have a new house. You can have a new car. You can have all your debts paid off. Do you think you would be able to do all of that? What can you do with that amount of money that you earn? You said you don't like your job. You don't like earning a salary. This is the way that you can have your own business and get what you deserve. This is the way that you can get out what you put in. Okay? If you work at this, if you implement my step-by-step coaching, there's absolutely no reason why you can't be successful. But the more you put in, the more you will get out. Let me know if you've had any concerns that I can answer for you. Rowan says, how much do you advise to have to invest besides the $347? Okay? Now this, you would need to invest every month for 3 months to pay off this amount. Okay? At the very minimum, you don't need a lot of extra money to invest. You only need enough money for a hosting account. That's about $7 or something per month for hosting. And you need about $10 for a domain name per year. And then you would need, round about when we get to week 6, so that's only later, you would need an autoresponder account if you don't have one. You can get free ones, or you can join Aweber. That's just $1 for the first month. So at the very basic, that is what you need. You don't need any other money because I teach you how to create everything. Okay? Sales material, your graphics, everything. But if you want to, you can invest more money. You can outsource some parts of your business to fast track yourself. You can outsource the content, you can outsource the sales pages, the graphics, whatever you want. Okay? So you can invest as much as you want. You can start small, you can create your own product, make a few sales, and reinvest the money. And that is what I normally suggest to all my students as well. Just the biggest thing is you need to take action. You need to decide right now, right here on this webinar, are you serious about making money online? Are you serious taking the next step? Are you serious you want to take action? And if you take action, if you go full in this application here, if you go hit that order button and you get access to the members area, then you are well away on building your own business, saying goodbye to all your other problems that we just discussed later, and then you're going to start making some serious money and building your own business and your own assets. Jonathan says he's in. Well done, Jonathan. I'll talk to you a little bit later on Skype. Add me on there. Let me see. Glenn says he's in. Awesome, Glenn. Right, so a few people already in here. You need to be quick if you want to be one of the first 10 students. Simone says, I already have the product and 15 affiliates. I just need help on building my own list to promote the launch. The affiliates will promote to their own subscribers. Can you help? Yes. A whole week of my coaching revolves around building JV contacts, getting more affiliates on board that can promote your launch. Okay? I even give you full swipes on what to tell the guys. I tell you where to find these guys, which JV partners you should look for, everything. And if you're worried about traffic, I have a whole week where I reveal all my traffic strategies, free methods and paid methods. Okay, so you will never have those problems again and those frustrations. Right, Renee asks, and what if the person overtime work day in and day out over 2 years without results and spending a lot of money, frustration, and disappointing? Renee, if you join this, within 2 years, if you took action, if you created your products, if you followed my training, there's no way in hell that you are going to not make a success, not make profits, or not making a steady income online. Even if your launch isn't even a big success, you're still going to make money. You're still going to make this money back easily. How many sales do you need to make of your own product to make this? If you sell only 50 units of your front-end product for $10, that's $500. And if you have just one-time offer that you're just making 20 sales to, then you can easily make over this. 50 is just ridiculously low. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to get JVZoo product of the day with your very first launch. In fact, I think 3 or 4 of my students, and I don't have a lot of students yet, only private students, did get JVZoo product of the day. And if you get JVZoo product of the day when you launch a WSO, then the owners of that site will mail it out for you, and you can easily get 300, 400 more sales just from winning that award. There's no reason why you can't do this if you follow my system. Renee says, do you want to exchange your expertise with mine? Because I don't have the money and more, I will really need it. Like I said, if any of you from my coaching have a product, okay, and you don't want to launch it on your own, you need to partner with somebody to make more sales and get you more exposure, I'm always open to JV partnerships like that. But it depends on my schedule, where if I launch my own products, it depends on the type of product, if it's a good fit for my list. But even if it's not, I can still connect you with other partners who might be able to partner with you. Right? There's a lot of partners of mine that likes partnering with newer marketers with great value products, and they can send you a lot of sales. Now, my one student, Brian McLean, he sold 2,700 copies with his first product. He partnered with Simon G, a well-known software launcher, and the product that Brian developed, they launched that together and made over 2,800 sales. Okay? Imagine that for your first launch. Renee says, after investment of about 20,000 euros without result. Okay. You don't need to invest this much. It's always best to start small and scale up. The last 2 weeks of my coaching, I go into how to scale up. Okay? How to use what you have already and make more money with that. How you can optimize it. Okay? So you can start small and you can scale up. So if you don't have a lot of money to invest, you can use free techniques. You can do all the things yourself. And as you make money with this, with your own products and from your list, you can reinvest this into outsourcing more content. That's what I did. I created my first products from scratch. I created my own graphics. I created my own sales material. And I reinvested all my money. And later I launched software products. I have launched plugin products. And those are very easy to outsource. I can connect you with my personal developers that I know do great work for great rates. I can connect you with all these guys if you're one of my students. So if you have a good idea for a plugin or a software, I can help you to get that created for you. Rand says, how much is the coaching and what do you advise to have to get started? Right, I already answered that. And said, I'm a member of the academy need to move house and get settled before I start? Excellent, you do that. Right, Daniel asks, are JVs willing to promote rebranded PLR products even though relevant values are added to the PLRs? I have a feeling that most JVs may prefer promoting 100% unique products only. Please advise. Do you know what? How many of you have bought my product, WordPress plugin Blowout? Have any of you seen that product? Maybe bought it. WordPress plugin Blowout. Let me quickly show you something. What I did was, and I did this with a partner, we just got a lot of PLR plugins. We bought private label rights, resale rights to a lot of different plugins and software and products, and we put them all on one sales page. We created the sales page for that. And we created the offer. And I promoted this to a lot of my JV partners. It was called WordPress Plugins Blowout. I launched this last year. Look how much sales I made. Over 1,000 sales. And this was for a resale rights product. It's just a compilation of different private label rights plugins. The thing is, as long as it's great value, it doesn't need to be unique, right? If it's not unique, you can still sell it here on JVZoo. You can't sell it as WSO maybe, but you can still sell it here. It's all about getting affiliates to promote for you, okay? And if you have a good value product, it doesn't matter how unique it is, okay? You can still get in. Right, so this is what you need to do right now. You need to go fill out this application if you want to change your life today. And then I will see you on the inside. Are there anyone else that has any questions, any concerns, any reasons why they think they can't make a success of this business model? Any other questions? Right, if there's not, I want to thank everyone who's still here. Thank you so much for attending. I hope that all of you here got value from this. And even if you don't join me as one of my students, I hope that you take action with what you have learned, create your own products, launch it, and I know if you dedicate yourself to this one business model and system, you will be successful. John says, it's got great value, thank you. This is only open to 10 students. If these 10 spots are filled, I'm closing the doors to this coaching program. I will reopen it later, probably. Not sure when, if it's in a matter of weeks or in a matter of months, but chances are you won't get it at this price again. Chances are you will probably find it at my normal price or even more, okay? So if you are lucky enough to take the plunge now and invest in this, and are one of the first 10 students to do so, then you will get it for the cheapest price possible. Glenn says he applied. Thank you. Glenn, did you get access to the order button? Did you already order it? I just want to make sure that the redirect did work correctly. Glenn says yes. Awesome. Right, I'm going to stay here just for 2 more minutes for any questions that you have, but I want to say thank you for everyone that participated in here. If you have any questions, please submit a support ticket at my help desk at burtisengilbert.com/support or email me at burtiseng@gmail.com and I will get to you shortly and answer any questions that you may have. Thank you very much, and I will see you on the inside.